So you want to start a sticker shop and you don't really know how to start or what to buy and what supplies to use. So you're in the right space because my name is Mia and I run a small business, Flush Designs Co. and I sell literary inspired accessories for all the bookish girlies. And I have been making stickers in my home studio for over 4 years. That is actually how my business started. I started out making stickers and I have learned how to make stickers and run a successful sticker shop. And I'm here today to tell you exactly how you can do that as well. Let's get started with the basics. Before you can actually start your sticker shop, there are some things that you need to think about and work on. What will you use to design your stickers? How and where will you sell your stickers? Your cost and profit margins. What is the cost to start? How will you manufacture the stickers? Handmade or outsourcing, and what materials are needed if you want to hand make them yourself. The first thing that you want to think about is what is your design style? How are you going to develop your art style, your drawing style? Are you more typography based or are you more of an illustrative based designer? What inspires you? What types of things in real life inspire your drawings? Are you somebody who's inspired by fantasy things, by like fairies and dragons and more fantasy elements, or are you somebody who is inspired by nature? Do you really love plants? Do you like animals? If you are more typography based designer, what types of sayings do you like? Are you more positive? Are you more quote based? Do you like script font? Those are the things that you kind of need to start thinking about and think about how you are going to work on your design style and what exactly your idea is for your stickers and what kind of designs do you actually want to be on your stickers. Do you want them to be things that you've drawn, little pictures, little characters? Do you want them to be characters with text on them? The first thing that you would want to do is kind of sit down and think about what would be the design element or aspect of your stickers. Once you've figured out the design style of the stickers that you'd like to make, the next step is figuring out how you are actually going to design those stickers. Different ways that you can go about designing your stickers. I have used 2 apps to actually design the stickers that I have in my shop. The first one is an app called Procreate, and that you can download on your iPad, and unfortunately it does cost money, but it is literally the best like $10 you will ever spend. There are so many different things you can do on Procreate. It is like my #1 app for designing stickers. It has like a pencil tool where you can sketch out your design and then go over and kind of color it in, use different brush tools, different brush settings. There's just so many things you can do on Procreate and it is the best bang for your buck, honestly. It's actually very user-friendly as well and easy to learn for a beginner, so I think that's a really great option if you've never really dabbled in like drawing apps. I think Procreate is definitely a great start. There's another app called Adobe Illustrator, and this is definitely a more complex platform and system to learn, and this is where you can actually turn your images or drawings into SVG and vector files where you can actually resize them and it won't lose its clarity. They also have an app on the App Store where you can download Illustrator on your iPad and draw vectors using the pen tool, and so you can actually draw instead of having to use your mouse to do so. But if you've been wanting to learn a design platform or a drawing platform, then I think that you guys would really love to try out Skillshare, and thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this part of the video. Skillshare is the largest online learning platform for creatives like me and you, with thousands of classes led by industry experts across film, illustration, design, freelance, productivity, and more. I love Skillshare because they have so many amazing classes that you can learn from. I really love how they break down their classes into smaller segments, so you're able to watch a 7-minute part of the class instead of having to sit down and watch an hour, 2-hour long video. This is great for creatives and small business owners who don't always have hours a week or a day to learn a new skill. So by breaking it down into really small digestible segments, it enables you to learn a new skill and take 5 minutes out of your day to learn this skill and expand your already vast skill set. If there is something that you want to learn, like for example, digital illustration to start your own sticker business, they have learning paths that can actually help you with that, and they will compile different classes into one learning path and watch all the classes and begin to expand your digital illustration skill set. So I've been loving the Build Your Illustration and Design Portfolio in Adobe Illustrator learning path. There are 3 classes inside of this learning path, and I love how I'm able to to take something different away from every class that I watch and really expand my illustration style, especially because I am trying to expand on my skills, and this is also useful if you guys are interested in starting your own sticker business. You could learn some new things about digital illustration. So I love Skillshare because they offer so many classes from productivity to gratitude and also illustration. If you're interested in learning a new skill or expanding upon one of your already existing skills like digital illustration, you should definitely check out Skillshare. The first 500 people to use my link in the description will get a free 1 month trial of Skillshare, so you can start learning new skills today. Thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this part of the video. And now let's get on with building your sticker business. One thing I love about Illustrator is that it has a lot more advanced text features. So this would be useful for you if you want to add more text-based designs to your shop. Procreate does have a text option, but you have to do a lot of the warping in like a rasterized text layer file rather than working with vectorized text in Adobe Illustrator. And then this just looks better for print quality. You can warp and you can arc the text without having to distort the text as you would in Procreate. I am by far not an Adobe expert, but I do have some knowledge on Adobe, so that's why I kind of wanted to mention the both of those. But definitely if you are a beginner, I'd recommend using Procreate to start, and this is really useful if you just want to do sketches or do simple drawings for your stickers to start. And there's also many Procreate classes on Skillshare if you guys wanted to check those out as well. So you've made your first few sticker designs and you're so excited to turn them into real life stickers, but now the question is, are you going to outsource them or are you going to make your stickers in-house? There are two different ways that you can go about this. So let's start with outsourcing. Outsourcing is when you send your design off to a sticker company and they will produce the stickers for you. Typically they come in batches of say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and the more quantity you order of those stickers, the cheaper it is for you. This is useful if you don't have the space in your house to have a sticker machine, a printer, a computer. You don't have the time to actually spend on making your stickers and you just would rather get your stickers printed by a company and sell them online instead of having to spend time to make them. But it can get costly, especially if you want to have a lot of different sticker designs, because you have to buy everything from the beginning and you have to actually spend all that money on 50 stickers, even if you only sell like 10 stickers. So that's something that you kind of have to think about when deciding if you want to outsource your stickers or make them in-house. There are a lot of sticker making companies like Sticker App, Sticker Blitz, Sticker Bros. If you're in Canada, Sierra Print, Jukebox, Vistaprint also. So there are lots of different sticker places where you can outsource your stickers from. If you do choose to make your stickers in-house, then yay, you've come to the right place, because I'm so excited to kind of give you guys the lowdown on how to go about making your stickers at home. There are a few things that you'll need to consider so that you can figure out which products and tools you're going to buy. What sticker cutting method will you use? What are the materials that you need to buy? And how exactly do you make the stickers? Here are the materials that you will need to make stickers at home. You will need a cutting machine of some sort, whether that be scissors if you just want to cut your stickers by hand. This will definitely get tedious as you sell more. But they also have sticker cutting machines like Cricut, Silhouette, Juliet. I have used Cricut in the past for my business. If you have been watching for a while, then you would know that I used to be an avid Cricut user. I would use Cricut for vinyl, for felt, for fake leather, for stickers, literally everything. And recently, within the past year, I switched over to my Silhouette Cameo, and I will never ever go back. This Cameo has been a godsend to my sticker process and I will never go back. This Cameo is the best. I could do a whole separate review on the Cameo if you guys would like, so let me know down in the comments below. You will need to pick a cutting machine, and in my personal preference, I would definitely recommend the Cameo. The software is a bit tricky to use at first because it is not as user-friendly as the Cricut, but long-term you will get used to it, and it is so much more reliable for the print and cut feature, which is what is used for making stickers. I have a whole video on me testing out my Cameo for the first time time and I actually take you through how I made stickers for the first time. So I will link that video in the description and also in the cards here if you do want to check that out. But if you guys do want an in-depth cameo review and maybe a tutorial, please let me know down in the comments and I will be more than happy to make that video. You will also need sticker paper. Now, sticker paper can be very difficult to find the one that works best for you because it depends on one, the paper quality, and also your printer. But let's talk about sticker paper first. I was using the Online Labels weatherproof matte sticker paper for, I would say, the first almost 3 years of running my business, because that was what everybody was recommending. That was like the only sticker paper that I found worked best for me. I've tried so many different brands on Amazon and none of them have worked out for me. But recently I switched over to using the Koala vinyl matte sticker paper, and I love this paper so much. Not only is it affordable and it has cut down my production costs by so much, but this paper quality is unmatched. The only thing about this paper is that it does have a logo on the back, so when you do flip your sticker over, you can see the watermark on the back side of the paper that you kind of like peel away. That is not a problem for me, honestly. I don't care what the back looks like as long as the sticker paper is perfect quality. I love it. One thing that I found about trialing different sticker paper for your business is you really want to find a paper that is smooth and vibrant white. That is going to get you the best print results. If the sticker paper is like a cream color, it's going to distort the colors of the ink the way that it appears on the paper versus what it looks like on the screen. So you want to really pick a paper that gives you the best look, and this might take a lot of trial and error. The Koala paper might not be what you're looking for, but my two recommendations is the Online Labels weatherproof matte and the Koala vinyl inkjet matte paper. I love the Koala because it's on Amazon and it's cheaper for me as a Canadian, whereas the Online Labels paper I have to import from the States and pay duties and taxes on that. So that's something to think about as well if you are Canadian versus if you are American. Another thing is, if you want to make your stickers water resistant, I would suggest getting a laminate over top. I use the Avery self-laminating sheets and I have used these since I started my business back in 2020. These have been so amazing. I love the quality of them. It doesn't distort the image. It doesn't make it cloudy. They are like so waterproof. I've had stickers on my water bottle that I've used since 2020 and they still have not come off. I love the way that the laminate has a peel sheet at the top. It makes making stickers so easy and seamless, and it is by far the best laminate that I've tried for my business. You can also get the Scotch thermal laminating sheets or pouches, and what you will do is you would put your two sheets with a paper in the middle and then you would actually cut them out once you roll them through the thermal laminator. I've never tried that, but I know that a lot of people do use that method and it works very well for them. I just personally like the self-laminating sheets and I don't want to add an extra step to my production time, so I don't use that, but that's also another option. Now, your printer does matter a little bit because you want to get the best look of print quality, but also not spend thousands of dollars on ink because ink can get expensive. I have the Canon Pixma TR7620 printer. Before that, I had the earlier model of the same printer, and I've been using those printers since I first started my business. I love the Canon Pixma line. I do think that the ink is a little bit expensive. My tip for ink, if you want to save money, is to buy the extra large or extra large cartridges. This will allow you to get more print pages out of your printer without having to replenish the ink so often. It is more expensive obviously to buy the larger cartridges, but it does save you money in the long run because you're not replacing the cartridge as much, so it ends up being cheaper per sheet. You could also try the Epson Eco Tanks. I heard that those work very well for stickers, but I have only ever used Canon, so I will only recommend Canon because that's the only one that I've tried. Some other supplies that I think would be useful for making stickers would be a felt squeegee. This can be found on Amazon. I will link all of my favorites for sticker making in my Amazon storefront, which is always linked down below. You will also need a pencil if you're going to use the laminating sheet so you can mark where to cut, because they actually are bigger than a standard 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, so you will need to trim it down. And you could trim it down with scissors, but I love using a paper trimmer. It makes straight lines and it's also way faster than cutting it with scissors. And I would also recommend the off-brand cutting mats for your cutting machine if you use Cricut or Silhouette. The Silhouette machine comes with a really sticky cutting mat, and I rather use the light grip mat. The one that I buy on Amazon is the brand Real Like, and I think it's like $20 and you get 3 cutting mats, and they last me anywhere from 2 to 3 months depending on how many stickers I'm making each month. Now that you have designed your stickers and you have decided where you're going to make them, outsourcing or making them in-house, now it's time to decide how to price your stickers. This is something I wish I learned when I first started, because I just came up with a random number when I first started my business and I was actually losing money. So let's talk about what it looks like to kind of start up the sticker business cost-wise. So I'm just looking at my list here that I wrote on my phone. So if you have an iPad already, obviously it would be $0, but if you need to buy an iPad, you can get an older iPad model for like anywhere from like $350 to $400 on Facebook Marketplace. So you could do something like that. You would probably need to get an Apple Pencil. Now they go for about $110 on the Apple Store, but I'm sure you could get a secondhand Apple Pencil off of Amazon. You would also need a computer to use the Silhouette software, but if you have Cricut, I'm pretty sure that you can use Cricut on your iPad if you want to save some money, but you can get a cheap computer for like $300, $250. But if you want like a MacBook, then obviously that's going to be more expensive. You will need a cutting machine. So the Cameo 4 I think goes for like $400. All of this is in Canadian, by the way. The Cricut Explorer is $300 and the Maker is $550, and then the Sizer Juliet shows it at $649. So if you're looking for the cheapest option, it would probably be the Cricut Explorer machine. But if you want to spend the extra $100 and do the Cameo, I would totally recommend, because you would not regret it. The extra $100 that you're saving on Cricut, you're spending with stress. Then you will need sticker paper, and the Online Labels one goes for $90, and the Koala Mat for 100 sheets goes for 65 Canadian on Amazon. You will also need the laminate, which is $34 for 50 sheets. And you will need a printer. The one that I got is currently online for $239, and I think sometimes it goes on sale at Staples and you can get it for like under $200. Now let's talk about pricing your stickers. Stickers are a fairly inexpensive item to produce, and you can't really mark up a sticker like to be $10 per sticker. So there's not a lot of wiggle room for that, but you still want to be making money and not losing money per sticker that you make and sell. A simple calculation to help price your stickers, I'll put it on the screen, but it is the cost of your materials plus the shipping materials. That equals the cost to make your sticker. Once you have your unit price or price per sticker, how much it costs to just manufacture the sticker, then you can figure out how much you want to sell your sticker for. So say for example, you make your stickers in-house. It's about $1.50 to make your sticker at home, and you want to sell your sticker for $5. That means you're going to be making $3.50 per sticker that you sell. Now, everybody's profit margins are different, and everybody's manufacturing process and cost is going to be different. So the cost of your stickers might not be the cost of my stickers online, but that's kind of like the general equation to calculate the cost of your stickers. After you've designed, made, and priced your stickers, it is now time to sell your stickers online. Now, there are many different places you can sell your stickers. You can actually sell just your designs on an app called Redbubble. You can also sell your stickers on Etsy. You can start your own website using Shopify. I would suggest doing some research on what types of platforms are available to you and which ones are going to be the best for your business. In my personal opinion, I would recommend starting out on Etsy if you want to sell just stickers. It's a great way for you to have traffic driven for you, because that is what Etsy is. It's a third-party marketplace that drives traffic to your store, and it can help you get sales and get people to look at your creation. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video on how to start your own sticker shop and a little bit of tips and tricks on what I did when I started my sticker business. I'm really excited for you to start your business, and if you have any other questions about stickers or the process of making stickers, please let me know down in the comments, and I will be more than happy to help you out. And consider leaving a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribing to my channel so you can join the Queenie community and follow along my journey with weekly studio vlogs and videos just like this one. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next week. Bye!